actually got here yesterday. We just woke up. We actually slept for, I think, 12 hours. Like, we fell asleep yesterday at 9. It's currently about 9:30, which is crazy. Our travel date yesterday wasn't even that bad, but we were up pretty early. We went for like a run in the morning. I don't know who we are anymore. A swim, well, like a dip in the pool at the hotel, and then our flight was at like 10:30 a.m. yesterday, and the flight was like just around 5 hours, so it wasn't that bad. And I think I put a clip in. I got a whole row to myself, so I got like a wee nap in, which was good. Then when we got here, we were starving, so we ordered room service. They have 24-hour room service, and we ordered curries, and I was like, they're either going to be amazing or awful, and they were insane. Like, one of the best curries I've ever had. Like, no exaggeration, it was just room service from a hotel. So that was amazing. That was like 5:30, 6 yesterday, and then we were just fighting to sleep then all evening, and we just like gave in and went to sleep at like 9 yesterday. So first day in Kenya, haven't done a lot obviously. So today the plan is to go get breakfast here downstairs at the hotel. Then we might check out the rest of the hotel. They have a gym, sauna, spa, swimming pool, quite a lot of stuff. A couple bars, like rooftop bars, which is nice. We also might go to the giraffe sanctuary, which is like a rescue center for giraffes. I've seen it online and my friend has been before. We might do that today, but depending, like, we don't want to like push ourselves, because we go for safari tomorrow really early, and the last thing we want is to be tired going there. The sanctuary is like 40 minutes away. It wouldn't take long to get around, to be fair, so we'll just see. We'll see how the day takes us and go there. Last night I was like looking up more about Nairobi and Kenya and stuff, because to be fair, I really haven't. I don't know a lot about it. So once we landed, I was like, oh, I really want to know. Like, I didn't even know what the official language is, which is Swahili, along with English. I had heard as well that like it's not safe. It's not that safe in the city, but I think that's more of a thing in certain areas and at night time. So I don't think it's like, oh, you cannot leave your hotel, but it's recommended to go on like you know, to get official transfers or official tours and stuff like that. So that's what we did from the airport anyway. Our hotel had like a transfer service, which was good. So yeah, that's a crack. I'll show you what breakfast is like, because again, hotel breakfasts are always like hit or miss, so fingers crossed. Let's see. Well, it's a bit later now. It's like 3 o'clock, so all we did today was went down for breakfast. Breakfast was, it could be worse, like honestly. I managed to get something to eat. I'm trying to be more adventurous with breakfast, because I don't really like breakfast anyway, but I feel better when I eat breakfast. But I just have like my go-tos, like toast, and then like fry stuff, obviously what you're used to at home. And now I can't eat eggs, and obviously don't eat meat. Breakfast is like the hardest thing when I'm not at home, so I'm trying to like branch out to eat maybe like other cuisines. Like the other day I had a bit of curry for breakfast, but there today I was able to get, they had these almost like samosas. They had them at breakfast, so I had one of them. They had a wee bit of like fried mushrooms with peppers. Again, it was more savoury than probably would be used to, like with like spice and stuff. It was really nice. And they had sweet potato and wedges, so I had that, and then a slice of toast, but I wasn't that hungry anyway. And I had tea. They had this black masala tea. I thought, to be honest, it might just be black tea, because I didn't see tea bags, but it was almost like the flavouring or aromatics of chai, so like cardamom kind of flavour, but it was a black tea, so it was quite nice, something different. Although I'm pretty sure there was caffeine in it, so afterwards I felt like a bit jittery, because I didn't eat that much. And then we just chilled for a while, watched some YouTube and stuff, and then went to the gym. So the gym they have to here in the hotel, like I saw a couple of photos and it looked actually not that bad for a hotel gym. Actually when we went, it was really good. It was like, it must be a gym in itself, like maybe people not staying at the hotel can use it, I don't know, but it was really good. Nothing like fancy, but they had loads of equipment, so got a session done, so that was nice. It actually made me feel way better. Like before it I was like, oh, I don't feel good. Afterwards felt way better. And now we're just gonna venture to lunch and see what it is like. But if it's anything like the room service, it should be pretty nice. I'm starving now and we need to get a move on. I just showered there, hence look not put together at all. I'm gonna wash my hair and stuff later, blow dry it and everything, and then that's done for safari. I don't have to think about it then on safari, because if you know me, hair wash day is the whole thing, so I have to plan it wisely. So we just arrived, just got checked in. I think you would have seen all the clips that I took like on the way here. It was mad. On the drive, like we saw so much, and we've only just had a drive from the airport to the camp. So honestly, I'm like lost words. This is insane. We got shown to our room. Well, it's like, I can't call it a room and I can't call it a tent. It's unbelievable. Let me show you around. So you walk in and this is like the living room, I guess you could call it. So they've actually given us a family tent, even though there's obviously only us. So essentially it's like an upgrade, I guess. So you come through here, this is like the bedroom. Like honestly, it's as big as it looks. I can't exaggerate, it's huge. And through here it's like a kind of dressing area. Like just the furniture and all is so beautiful. And then this is the bathroom. Like the size of the shower. The vanity area. And the toilet is here. And then I don't know if you can see this. No, you can't see through the net. I'll open it in a second and show you. And then basically you have the same again as like a twin setup for if you had kids. It's just so big. Even just without the fact there's a family room, it's huge. Let me show you outside. So this is like our private view outside. Got some seats and like a balcony. But let me show you this. Let me zoom in. It's just a crocodile. He pointed it out to us and I honestly was like looking at it being like, yeah, a log. And he was like, no, the thing that looks like a log is a crocodile. And see him.
whereby you just put collect on the bush there. After collecting, just making a line.
So today is officially our last full day here at Safari. We're about to head out on our last game drive. So it's just past 4 and we're leaving at 4:30. So the way the day goes is that in the morning we have a drive. We leave around 6:15 in the morning. But before that we get like a wake up call with tea, coffee, biscuits you can sort of pick the wake up time call. We're going at like 6:15 based on having to meet the driver at 6:15. And then we are normally back from that morning drive. It's normally a long enough one. We're normally back around, what was that, like 9:30, 10, something like that. And what we also have done yesterday and today on the morning drives was had like a packed breakfast with us. It was just stunning, and like if they had just given us like fruit, mini croissants, something like that, I would have thought that was amazing. But you get to pick like a hot food as well, and they pack it so that it pretty much stays hot until you have it. So I've been having like a vegetable pita, vegetable wrap, and they were gorgeous, so nice. So yeah, that's the mornings, and then we'll be back here normally pretty wrecked because obviously we'd be up so early. So what we were normally doing is just coming back to the room and kind of chilling out, maybe a nap. It'd be really hot at that time. That's sort of when it starts getting hot, and the tents don't have aircon. You can probably hear the fan going, so we only really have a fan, so it is quite warm even in the tent at that time. And then we normally go for lunch around like 1ish. Lunches have been just amazing as well. Again, they're like 3 courses, so unnecessary. Today I made myself only have main and dessert because I physically can't eat anymore. The food is just so good though. And yeah, today we went to the village. I would have put in some clips I think of that, but for example yesterday we just had that time from we got back from the drive until 4. Yesterday we did our evening drive. Today we're doing our evening drive at 4:30. And yesterday in the evening drive we got to do sundowners, so we like pre-ordered a drink. You could have like an alcoholic drink, Coke, anything you wanted. And they brought them in a cool box, and then we sort of set up the wee camp chairs and watched the sun go down. It's pretty amazing. Tonight I think we might not be doing that because they didn't ask us for sundowner drinks, so maybe that's why we're going out a little later. It'll probably be a wee bit shorter because I want to say last night we were back at like 6:30ish, maybe coming up to 7. It's dark pretty much just as we're getting back into camp. So similar enough tonight. It's not as long a drive in the evenings. It does drop down a bit colder definitely in the evenings. Like now we're about to head out and it is still hot, but I normally bring another like a kind of long sleeve base layer and a hoodie. And in the mornings it's really cold actually. It's probably colder in the mornings and evenings than I thought it might have been. I had planned on bringing like maybe a beanie, like a thin beanie, but I forgot about that. But I just wore my cap and it helped a bit. And then this morning he gave us blankets, which was really nice. But yeah, that's kind of how the day goes. And then by the time we're back, yeah, I want to say it's like 6:30, close to 7 normally when we're back. Dinner starts at 7:30. It's between 7:30 till 9, and you can just kind of come down whenever.